Solid they can hear.
Okay, here we go. The final of the Old Dogs with Vic Marcello and Sam Hart. Hey, I'm Luke Foster here with Dax Worsley.
Hey everyone, Vicky, what was it? 8-7. Was it? They were both hill matches in the semi-finals.
No, I think Vic won 8-5
Vic beat Steve Brett and Sam beat Adrian 8-7.
after Adrian's big comeback from 7-3 down.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I've got to be honest. If there was any looks and nerves, Sammy is just going. He looked confident against Adrian too. He played a big last pot, didn't he?
He did, he's taken out some big scalps.
Yep.
He's taken out,
Brownie and Sonny.
yeah, Brownie and Sonny. And then Adrian. Ooh. He's walked a bit on that one.
Without judging too much after 3 shots in a first frame. As a rhythm player, when you're feeling good, and then you rattle an easy one, it brings you right back down to earth.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
It pulls you right back.
yeah, yeah.
How Vic's been playing really tough pool.
He
What I've
has.
seen.
He's been playing very steady.
Yes.
All percentage, very percentage. Pool.
Yes, and that is tough pool,
Yeah,
especially if you want to freestyle some guy into the ground.
yeah.
Righto. I've watched a bit. I understand nerves play a big part. These guys, old dogs, they've been in a lot of finals. Does it feel like they're playing at a quick pace? I know it's 5 shots in.
From the first few shots, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I notice Vic enjoys a walk, but
Mm.
if their pace is different, it's a sign of maybe nerves.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And there possibly will be a bit of nerves because this is probably the first big Masters comp that's actually been run in WA.
Yes, and to be honest, every big name was in it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. It definitely wasn't a easy comp, that's for sure. There's a lot of good players in it. A lot of experience, that's for sure.
yeah, 100%. Rightio, we're getting to the stage here. Is he just unnecessarily digging a hole here? Like, what's the end game here if you're attacking
He
these
almost
balls?
needs to try and stun this down the table.
Yes, he's actually done well to get it down there. Can he do anything to that yellow over
If
the
he can
kick?
get to that red and just push it to the right side of the yellow that's in the hole, and just sit it in there. Oh, that one went under.
There you go.
I thought the yellow was a bit closer to
So
the rail.
that was the end game.
Yeah.
Pot your way down, get the pocket.
Vic just probably has to take the other pocket here.
All all day of what I've been seeing, Vic's sticking stuff like that.
Mm.
When it's time to get a ball over the kick, he's sticking it over the kick. You know.
He played it well to leave that white right
Yeah.
on that red as well, leaving Sam not being able to do a lot.
Not touching, obviously. Oh, he's done well to stick that in there. Rightio, Lukey, start thinking for me. What is Vic's plan? Try and stay safe until you can get a good double out on that yellow near the red, and double it back cross table.
Yeah,
Something like that.
he might even look at end up just putting that yellow on the red and putting the red as well.
Okay, I'm with you. If you can get something dead, either
Yeah.
one of the reds or a black dead,
Yeah,
and the 2 shots don't kill you.
yeah,
It's good queuing, mate. You say they're
So
easy shots. They're mid-table.
He's going to play the yellow onto the red now.
That's what you were talking about.
Yeah,
Eh?
because he doesn't have an opening pot on the red.
Righto, let's have a
He,
look.
he has left the pocket open though for balls, which I don't think he wanted to do. Still a bit tricky here.
It is, because essentially the ball you got to move the one closest to the left of the screen.
Yeah, and the angle that he's got, it's hard to push the red just over to the left side of the table to be able to play under the yellow.
Yeah, yeah. So he's got to try and hit it squarish, but squarish isn't going to leave him too nice. That's the
He probably
dilemma, isn't it?
he probably has to
Stun into the top rail and back out.
he probably has to try and play the first yellow into the first red into the second red and try and bring them both out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good call. Rightio.
Okay,
So looking from this position, Vic probably played his set well.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Took the time to pot the red. Had a good time.
I wonder. Looks like he's just
I think he might.
trying. Not a bad
I'd
result.
wear that.
Yeah,
I'd wear that.
it's gonna slow the frame down. That's for sure.
You only want to be in it from that position you were in.
Mm.
You don't want to be favourite. You just want to be in it.
Yeah.
We haven't seen oodles and oodles of both players, but who would be the favourite with a tactical frame? They're both sharp.
Yeah.
You don't hit 50 plus not
Yeah.
playing tactical. You know, but who would? Vic's a very tough player.
He is. He is. I would probably lean towards Vic. I would say.
Yeah. I don't know about them. If I've got angle off this yellow, I have a bite. Yellow in the middle, stun down off the side rail into the top red,
Yeah. Yeah. Top through off the side rail and go into the red.
like that. Yep,
He's
I
played
probably
that well.
beautiful. Oh, yeah, I'll probably have a bite from you. It does feel like a fluent pace. Or I'd probably. He mustn't be on that yellow into the corner, the cut.
Yeah. Looked like it was, but
He's playing confident.
he is.
He is. Things like that under the pump, first frame of a final. If you're not confident, you don't just get down and clunk him in. You know.
He looks zoned in, doesn't he?
Yep. He's got a few grappers under his belt. Here we go. Here's the shot.
Alright to draw first blood in this final.
Yep. You'd think he'd drill this the way he's been drilling everything else.
Yeah, good shot. The first frame to Vic.
It's a good one. It's a good one. So, Lukey, I've always wanted to ask you, mate, what was it like beating Scary in that Australian singles final?
Mate,
Good
I don't
feeling?
think I don't think I've ever got past the first round of Australian singles.
Oh, apologies, that's your brother, isn't it? Well, what about the other Australian title you won? Have you won one?
Not an open one.
Sorry, mate.
That's for
Sorry,
sure.
sorry. Apologies.
Look at this. He said that. What was that wrong?
No, nothing like a Senol setup. Come on, guys, we should not laugh at dementia. Sorry, Sam, you're going to kill me later on. Do you believe in it's a big thing getting on the board?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just getting that first frame.
Yeah, taking that pressure off.
Yeah.
You don't want to go 3 or 4 nil down
Yeah.
before you get on the board.
Yeah. You just start feeling deflated otherwise.
Yes, he's got one, got two. Has he got starters? He's got starters.
And reds look good here.
Yeah, yep. Your first thing you notice is that yellow sitting on that middle jaw,
Yeah.
which steers you away from yellows. Not to mention the two over there, but
It definitely drops in the middle, but the
The
two
reds are
the
on.
two yellows over to the right side of the table near the two reds are the two
Yeah.
hard balls for yellows, and both them red balls they go into that middle pocket. By
For,
the looks of it, so
it's easy enough when, let's say, upper level players, let's say, listening to the commentary, they see the advanced stuff. But let's talk generally for your pub players that might be watching. What you tend to find pub players after the balls break will look for the easiest balls, the five sitters, Your
Yep.
good players look for the problem balls straight away.
Yep.
What set has less problem balls? So he's identified Reds didn't have problem balls at all.
Yep.
So that's why Reds were the ball. It's a real basic way of looking at it,
It
but
is.
it's
Yeah.
sort of true.
Yeah. Absolutely, it's true.
He's
No,
doing
no,
these
that's,
nice.
that's good advice for anyone out there. That.
Yeah, yeah, you look for the problem balls more than the easy ones.
Yep. Oh, he's underscrewed that a little bit.
He has. He has. This is the shot. He has to get this and land remotely straight on that ball down the rail.
I don't think he can. I think this looks a little bit finer.
You know
than,
what I mean? As straight as you can.
Yeah.
Because too much angle means when you cut the red down the rail last, you're going to get too close to the black.
Yeah.
So this is all about pace. He's gone back and across. That's a confident shot. He needs another one.
I think he's almost going to have to try and
Put
pick
the black in the same pocket as the red.
pick the gap between the yellow and black coming across the table
Yep,
to play the black in the same pocket.
I think that's the one. And the same thing is, you don't baby this. You play it confident. Oh, he's hit that beautifully. Couldn't have done it much better. Or maybe you could have looked, but I couldn't.
He's just going to get a tight snooker here, I think.
Is the up and down on?
It looks like it is just on.
If the up and down's on, the up and down. That's what you're doing it.
Yep. He might even be able to go across, playing it into the cushion that he's closest to with the white.
Yep, yep. Must be on. Does he look narrow, or is that just the camera angle? Oh, he's straight on it. Oh, that hit it.
Did it?
Yep, that hit it. I know you wanted it in the hole, but that did make contact.
Well, you got better eyes than me then.
See that? I've got the eyes. Got the eyes. Oh, we might be having a pensioner fight.
Looks like he's got that pretty good.
Looks
I
like
think
he's got it good.
I think he's avoided being
Even
able
though
to
that
just
yellow
flick the rail
went
before the red.
Even though that yellow went slightly back to a red, slightly back to a rail, the what he tried to do there was promote one of his trouble balls and get the snooker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good shot there, just killing another one of Vic's reds.
I,
Yellows.
I understand 90% of people understand what's going on, but for the new players, if he's going to give two shots for fouling anyway, you may as well kill one of your opponent's balls down there where that red is.
Yeah.
That was the idea of pushing the yellow down there. I learnt that last week. These are actually the beautiful games that you get to see how people are feeling,
Yeah.
not the simple pot outs.
Yeah, yeah. And they're hard frames, especially after playing a whole weekend of pool.
Yes.
Like, it's a very mental battle, really.
If you're ever going to make an error, it's with a little ticky touch shot like that,
Yeah.
where you run it a foot too far, or you run it 6 inches
Yeah,
too
you just
short.
get a bit lazy on it or something.
100%.
He might have left this on here.
There might be a gap there. If I delay odds, I reckon you can hit the left-hand rail and the red at the same time.
Yeah, it's very, very close. He's got down on it pretty quick, so it's a good shot.
He's done it well. Now this is a big shot.
Do you play it long or in the middle here?
I go middle.
I go middle as well.
Yep. I know a lot of cueists would have no problems putting the cue on line and just stroking that up the corner.
Yeah.
But I'm a middle player. Looks to the top, Joel.
Looks close. Ooh.
Here we go.
Looks like it's
That's
close to being a gap.
Yep.
being able to play the yellow near the black.
And to get into the mental state, it's a compounding effect. You're not on the board. You've just had your first chance. You've blown a black that you think you personally should be getting.
Yep.
It starts compounding in the head.
Yep.
You know, the strong mental players can shake that off. Other players, well, I know myself, the pressure starts building
Yep.
internally.
Yep. Interesting choice.
I believe he done what you said. You said there was a gap under. He wanted to use that yellow off the black. He's tried to get inside that.
Okay. He might try and screw back to that rail now then. Oh, top across there. Okay, so he's going to try and play the yellow off the black.
This is what you identified 2 shots ago.
Clear the pocket.
Use this yellow to get under the black, but you don't want to knock the black off the yellow dead on the rail again. Like that.
Yeah.
You didn't want to do that. You had to be careful of the kiss. You wanted everything on.
Yeah.
Easy for me to say sitting here.
Yeah, you actually had to play that at a little bit of pace.
You wanted the black down over the corner after the kiss.
Yeah.
Easy to say sitting here, but it's just a bit of care.
Looks like he's going to play this just dead weight down to the pocket. Oh no,
That's a dangerous shot. It's dangerous because if he chooses, he can just nip off the black, put it on the top rail. Sorry, nip off the black, put the white on the top
the black
rail.
out so it's on.
Yes, and make sure that black comes out.
He's just played a tad too hard.
That's where the nerves come in. That's like you said, little fiddly shots after a whole weekend of pool. The back arm sometimes just doesn't react how you want it to.
Yeah. Still a bit tricky here. You can't really just drop that one in the middle because he's not going to be on his next ball, so he has to play the one in the corner first. Unless
he's going to chip off and
he's
run
just
to the
running
top
off here and going to try and bring the yellow out and snooker him. He can see it, and it might just be on.
I think it's on.
It's very close.
It's not on.
Even if it's not on, you can play
Double
it
behind
near
the
and
LVI.
just bring the white ball to the top of the middle rail. Well, he's gone for the double.
Okay, that's swinging from the hills. That's swinging from the hills.
It was. It felt like he could have just come off that and left the white tight on this top rail and just
bought his time again.
And left the black in a good potable position, put the pressure on Vic.
Is that no
man's land?
He's a little bit
halfway here.
What do the Yanks call it? The 50-yard line?
Yeah.
Not perfect for the middle, not perfect for the corner. Here we go. Nothing like a double in the middle to turn yourself into a hero for the day.
Yeah. He's got down on it confidently as well.
Look at that. Oh, he's flushed it.
Right.
He has flushed it.
He's feeling it out there.
I seen Adrian play a shot like that earlier. He missed it by a foot and a half, but he still played it. You know? Good bloke, Adrian. Enjoy your drive back, Age. Yes, Adrian. This is the quietest I've ever spoken. I'm sure they're hearing every shot I'm suggesting at the table. Rightio, using the old theory to the new players.
Sam needs to get on the board here.
The Reds are huge game favourites.
Yeah.
You've got to stick this. You've got to get on the board from here.
And getting that first frame with the pot out as well is a big difference as well. Yep. Makes you feel a lot better.
He's doing it well. These are just all roll-ins at the moment.
Always play that wide.
You never know how a guy's feeling, but if you had to guess, you feel like he knows he's zero in a final.
Yeah.
Which we've all been there. that same shot at 1-0 up or 2-0 up, you don't miss it.
Yeah.
And you know full well if it gets a chance, he's going to put a yellow in behind that red.
Yeah, I think he's going to do it this very
You
shot.
know full well that's his whole plan. There it is. He just with a couple of dead yellows and a bit of time, your opponent's missing outs.
Yeah.
You just don't want to hand him easy balls. That's all you want to know.
He hasn't got that quite in as far as he wanted though, so I think he can actually
I reckon he'll do it off this red.
he can retake the pocket with that red that's on the bottom rail.
Ah, okay. I was wondering if he could use one of these top reds to get under it that way.
I don't think there's any value in that really, because then you're still going to have the second red there.
Dead. Yeah. I mean, going for it.
Yeah.
I don't think you're right. I don't think he will. Roll this in, put the red to the top left corner, get down there, and then do what you said. Get it in or over, and then the black might go.
Yeah, it might even be close to being able to go in.
Yeah. Yeah, good call, Lukey.
Just has to get through past the black and yellow here. He's short.
He didn't want angle. Oh, okay, the black does go in that pocket. He just potted the red in.
Yeah.
So you can have a go at in or over, and you will land on the black.
Yeah, it did hang.
He did want it in, but you're never going to kick yourself for getting plan B of your plan A, of your two-wing plan. Now you got to keep your patience in the marathon, don't you?
Yeah.
Because this game's going to go a while. Put his yellow over the pocket. Do you need to get the black in there?
No, I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. I don't know if it's a great shot because I'm not a tactical genius, but I would be very happy.
It is a good shot in terms of Sam can now start potting yellows.
Yep, yep. I know. I have a plan here. You want to hear my crazy plan?
I want to hear your genius plan.
City yellow on the back of the black. Okay,
That's what he's tried.
righto. City yellow somewhere. There would have been better if it was dead on the rail, perpendicular, but dead on the back of the black.
Yeah.
When you get a chance to foul off the yellow, leave the white sitting right on top of the black, so he hasn't got a foul snooker because it's almost touching.
Yep.
But then he can't cut across it to put it back in the same pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. It is a very tough shot to still, because you
Yes,
need
big
to
chance of losing a foul snooker.
Yeah, you need to land it tight on that black ball.
Yes, but that would be my weak tactical plan. For anyone listening, I am known as a tactical genius in this part of the world. Oh,
Oh, imagine if you didn't hit the rail there.
I did hear a pucker.
Just glancing off this yellow, is he?
He's tried to double it safe, but he might have hit that middle jaw and popped it back out. Psychic. See, you can't even play that shot I'm talking about now because the white would sort of sneak between the yellow and the black.
Yeah.
You want that yellow behind the black, flat on it. You want it flat on it. Nah, you know what I mean? Within
Yeah,
reason. You got to remember though, these guys with their level of experience, they're on to what you're up to.
Yeah, that's right.
They know, like, you would sniff a mile away what I'm up to.
Yeah. It almost comes down to a bit of a leveling game that he knows I'm going to do this, so I'm going to do this. But he,
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's 10 steps ahead. You try and be 11 steps ahead. Yeah. He's forgotten he's got another shot.
I don't think he does have another shot, does he?
Yes. Sam doubled his. Oh, he didn't forget he had another shot. Sam doubled his yellow out.
Yeah.
He potted his ball over the corner. See, right now he's just eating soldiers without improving the position.
Yes, that's right. And Sam's just going to pot this ball over into the
Yeah,
top left, surely. Or he's going to pot that one down there.
yeah. I probably would have potted the one you said. Okay, I set this yellow with behind the black where I want it.
Is that white going close to the middle pocket?
Oh, it was. I probably wanted that yellow there. But obviously my plan's different to Vic's. Vic's aiming to get him out.
I don't think he can get him out.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because all Sam's going to do is keep potting the yellow balls and
Yes,
eventually not leaving him a foul snooker on that last yellow. And
yes. That's the trick though. Not leaving the foul snooker,
Yeah.
which is obvious.
yes, that's right.
But every now and then you do some people do something dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't understand. I don't understand quite what's happening. Vic's obviously saying something because he's sharp.
Unless he's going to try and play the yellow to pot the red and then with top spin, and then try and get the second contact on the yellow to nudge it further to the pocket. But that is a very, very
And you
tough
leave a
shot.
foul snooker.
Yeah, if you catch it too full on
Yeah.
the right hand side, you need to
Yeah.
catch it on
And
the
get it
second
and then
contact
skid it around
slightly
behind
on
the
the left side. It's a very, very, very tough shot.
It's a very hard shot.
He has tried that.
That's what he's tried.
He's actually played that not too bad.
He's had a great crack at that. I think you can get it under there, can't you? With two shots.
Oh, it went clean. Yeah,
It was a great effort.
It was a very tough shot.
I'll give anyone credit that actually had a game plan
Yeah.
and wasn't just eating up all your balls
Yep.
without a game plan.
He was in a world of hurt once that black ball got tied in there.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
I said I wouldn't put the black in there
Yeah.
turned out to be the match winner.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Oh, so Sam's on the board now. He got that first frame.
That's what he wanted, and you win a tactical frame. Yeah, you know what I mean. You believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You know. Didn't Sam just rack them up?
The previous frame.
Yeah. And mess them up.
I can't remember, to be honest.
Neither can I.
I can't even remember who broke first.
2-1, he'd be buzzing. That nil pressure is gone now.
Yeah. He's got on the rocking horse for that break. He was rocking back and forth.
He's got one too. He's got
And
one. He's got a
Reds are in a good spot here
Right,
to
yeah.
take good control.
Yes. I don't know about everyone else. You play each shot on its merits. I want to get that pack open as quick as possible from you.
Yeah.
Obviously, pot your reds, do whatever you got to do. But I want that black, yellow sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
I want that open.
Yeah.
So he can't just pot the ball, cover the pocket.
Yeah. Okay, he's getting down pretty quick on these. Oh, here we go.
Good call, mate.
Yeah.
Good call. Even he realised he was a bit quick. He is swinging. Oh, he's more confident than I am.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too confident.
Yeah,
Because that red next to yellow and the black, they're in a very difficult
I
spot.
would have waited one shot. I wanted that pack open, then I would have swung.
He can just drop this in and then just play the red that's close to the yellow. Just
That
off.
red must go.
I don't think it does go. I think he's just going to push it over close to the hole and leave the white and that yellow.
Okay.
Okay, it does go. There you go.
But this is the black thing that we identified. You know what I mean? I understand he's doing well to get these, but you can't maybe get on the black.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to absolutely get on the black.
And I don't think it goes anywhere at the moment. It might go to this left middle.
But you're going to
But
cut
you
this in
can't.
and kiss into the yellow near it off the rail. Okay, the best thing
That's
that could
actually-
have happened for him
Yeah, that's actually
Has
a better
happened.
result. Yeah.
has happened. He's done that well, to be honest. I don't know whether I sound critical or just stupid, but I like that shot. He didn't want the jaw.
Does he just take
Do you
this?
just play the black over?
That's an option. I think I prefer to take that bottom left pocket first and then play
Yeah,
that shot next.
you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Cover the hole. You're 100% right. He might be thinking that black goes in the middle.
Yeah, he has that ball over the right side to be able to play it. He must do.
He might be thinking that black goes in the middle.
Yep.
If it
It's
goes
tough
in the
though,
middle,
because that red's so far deep in that pocket. Yeah, it's
yeah,
hard to come out nicely. You have to play it really well. He's just taken his medicine here and left himself a shot on it.
I've never had the figs to do that. When I'm playing well, I'll wear it. But if I'm not playing beautifully, I want it out off the rail. You know?
Yeah.
Considering he just missed a black in the middle before. That is
Okay. So
aggressive. Can we call it aggressive? Hyper aggressive.
yeah. Oh, that's not the best result.
Yes, please, Virgin. Yes, please, mate. Take your time.
Not touching. I think you have to.
Potton losing control there to take a hard double on the black probably isn't the strongest method. Love you, Sammy, but it was aggressive.
Yeah, I felt like taking that left bottom pocket was definitely the right
It was
shot
100% the way to go. If that black went in the middle, pure, there's nothing wrong with attacking. He's going to hit it soft and get a snooker.
Oh, he's just gone under it.
And that is how gaps work, ladies and gentlemen.
There's not much room under that black to
No,
get on there, especially
no.
going at angles. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
takes a little bit of that as well. He's gonna have to use his two here probably.
Here's one of these little fiddly shots you were talking about again.
He might be close to being straight on.
You should
He's
get
landed
these.
okay in that. Yeah.
You should get these. But here's long tournaments, end of the day. Things just start falling apart a little bit.
Mhm.
He's going to get them. But when things go strange, you stand back sometimes and go, how did I get here?
Okay, so Vic takes a 3-1 lead.
They're both looking, they're both playing confident. Vic's looking solid. Sam feels like he's potting confident,
Yeah,
but he's taken on.
I think
Sam's feeling good,
he's
but maybe
playing confident, but I don't think he actually feels that confident.
yes,
You know what I mean?
yes,
I feel like he's sort of
yes.
making it.
I don't. Yes,
Making
I
it
totally
look like
agree.
that he's feeling
Well,
confident.
there we have on screen the results for the day. The Nev Lovers result, Vicky Roller Nev Lovers, was a big one. Nev was one of the probably pre-tournament favourites for it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Very solid player. As you can see, Sam Hart's run, he's definitely had a run. Who'd he beat? Alan Brown, Sonny Lister, Adrian. It's a big run.
Yeah. Alan Brown and Sonny Lister and Adrian, yeah. So he might even be starting to feel burnt out. Yeah,
He might be fried.
They are massive matches.
There's two ways to go here. If you want yellows, you got to play this yellow off the red in the middle to start
first,
with.
yep.
I think that's what he spotted. Oh, he had to.
He didn't come back enough. He's not going to land on a ball though. He's going to have to cue it and screw back if he wants to take that on.
This camera's deceiving him. He's on the one over the corner.
Yeah.
He's swinging. He's 100% swinging.
If that one goes in the middle that he's closest to now, he has to take it now because it opens up that bottom left pocket for the two yellows
balls
together. Yeah.
It has to be on.
And it's a good opportunity if he gets this.
Has he held it? He's done that nicely.
He can just run the white up near the balk line here to play the other yellow in the middle.
When it gets to these, you'd like to see him take an extra 5 or 10 seconds.
Yeah, he's getting down a bit quick. And you know what I mean? I think he's trying to look confident, but I think inside he's not actually feeling
trying to convey
confident.
confidence.
Yeah. He's trying to make something happen, make himself get going. But and you're right. I think he should just slow down and take it back to basics and try and
play the game on its merits.
Yeah.
When you're flying, if they're going in, fly. You know. But if he's just getting a little bit quick. Because you know Vic isn't going to fluster. He's just going to keep grinding the whole tournament.
That's a good shot by Vic.
The whole match he's going to keep grinding.
Yep.
Righto, Luke, I've got a shot for you. Into the top rail, between the red and the jaw, pile on the left-hand side.
And straighten it up and put the yellow off the red in the middle.
Put the yellow off the red in the middle. It would have popped out. Other two yellows in the corner, clear up.
Yeah,
take the standing ovation.
You're a genius, eh? He's got a delicate little shot in the middle here. He's not going for it.
Is he going to run it down the corner?
I think he's just going to tap underneath it. He's running the white through as a bit of a shot tonight, I think.
Yeah.
But he has left the
yellow in the corner.
The double back on into
that's
the middle.
Shot. Yeah.
Although the yellow on the bottom rail was a little bit awkward.
If he gets his double in the middle, that white's going to go close to hitting that yellow on the top rail. I probably would have given it a bit more.
Yeah.
And tried to make something happen with that yellow on the top rail. And missed the double by a foot probably. Yeah. But the thought was there.
I think you had to do it because you're just in strife now.
Cut it. I think he's picking the wrong times to pull up.
Yeah.
Because he's just going to run this red down over the pocket here. That red near the middle that he lined up. Oh no.
He's going to roll this through a little bit as a shot.
Yep.
I think you have to do something with the one on the bottom rail.
You got to do it now.
You need to put pressure on. I think you need I think you can have a crack at this long table double.
If he's going to get the out after you, you want your yellow sitting out, so there's a bit of pressure on it.
Yeah, I would have had a bit more of a crack at that and screwed the white ball back up top.
So
of the
you're
table
out if it goes.
Yeah, out if it goes, and it leaves a harder opener for a Vic.
Yeah, make him manipulate these reds. Yeah. Not straight away.
And if it goes, your confidence goes through the roof.
Yeah.
Leaving the white ball down there just makes it
a bit too easy.
An easy out for Vic, rather than leaving him an actual tough opener.
Worried about leaving that red over the corner pocket to an awkward time. He really wants to get rid of it now because obviously the red over near the black, you want to be your last ball.
Yeah.
Ideally.
I think you could just drop the one in the middle.
But you can understand what his mindset is.
Yeah.
Now if he rolls this thing in the middle and goes too far, he might have to run under the black and put it in the opposite corner. But see, here's the difference. He's not just getting down and taking playing it quick. He's stopping and thinking about his
Yeah,
options
he
a little
is.
bit more.
Yeah,
Probably the difference between him and Sam right now is that extra 10, 15 seconds.
yeah.
If he's trying to resist the urge of going up and down, but I think he has to do it.
It looks a bit
Looks,
under. Oh, the tables are playing quite nice.
they
That's
are playing beautiful. 3 rails under
under
the
the
black.
black. Yeah, I like that as well. That's how I'd be playing it.
Luke Angles was trying to show me a bit of positional work like this last night. He's a terrible instructor. He's woeful, but
He's left himself a delicate rolling in the middle pocket.
top jaw. He's not flustered whatsoever. For anyone that doesn't know, generally on true tables, you aim them at the bulk jaw, and they should curl in a bit more so snooker than pull. But every now and then you get
Or pull tails that haven't been just freshly brushed and ironed.
yes.
Once they a little bit
Every now and then,
in
if you're
play.
aiming true middle, they'll curl into that near jaw.
Hmm.
I'm not saying to everyone you should know your tables before you play. That's just generally a little rule of thumb.
Normally when they're a bit further away from the middle pocket, though, when they've got a bit of distance to
Yeah,
travel. Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Sam's done well here. He set the balls up well.
If you are in Sam's corner,
That should give him some confidence going into this game. Yeah.
probably the best setup I've seen all day. If you're in Sam's corner here, you would probably give him a pat on the back and say, take 10 or 15 seconds extra on the shot, you know.
You've just racked them balls up beautifully. And
That's a great rack.
yeah,
Just run with it, mate, you know. Use the confidence of the rack. No, but all seriousness, though, anyone that's in his corner that knows
yeah,
should identify and say, mate, I know you want to look the biz. Take 10 or 15 extra and be the biz,
yeah.
you know.
That's
Because
right.
he will get them. He's playing good enough.
Yeah, he
They're
is,
out
yeah.
there. So, what's it like being the brother of an Australian champion, Luke? You know, like, I don't know Ben too well, but
It's
mate, it must be a
fantastic, mate.
fantastic feeling.
It is a fantastic feeling.
Who is? Oh, we better get back to what I was going to say. Does your mum have a favourite?
Yeah,
Anyway.
my daughter now.
Oh, okay. Very diplomatic answer there. I think one went down. I'm sure one went down. Got a red. It's reds again here all day, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's where that 15 seconds is going to come in handy
Yeah,
again.
this is one that he just really needs to take his time on and actually concentrate here.
Yep. See, a little thing like this, if you play it wrong, the white comes between the two yellows, lands
Yeah.
yuck. Or you pick the gap, or you pick to hit a yellow after contact.
Yeah,
But pick what you want to do.
yeah.
Yeah, see, that's. You had to pick your shot.
It's on,
I'm not cheering for anyone.
it looks like the white ball's going to go close to canning the one near the middle pocket, which it did. He's taken that pocket though. I think Vic's just going to try and take this bottom left pocket here.
He's just. You could say he's very. You can see what he wants to do easy, but that's honestly a good thing,
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. He's just playing very solid. I said to him before the match, he's been playing tough ball all day,
yeah,
and he said I'd like to get more outs. I said we all would, but as long as when the outs aren't on, you aren't being suicidal.
yeah. That's
You're
right.
a tough man to beat.
Yeah,
So it's
he's played a good shot there.
yeah, it's just to me it's very strong pull. I personally hate playing guys.
But this could be an opportunity here as well. If this plant is on,
Yep, 100%.
this could be an opportunity for Sam.
Righto, he's on here. He's got to stick this, doesn't he, to make a match of it?
It's tough to get to the black though. Very tough to get the black. You almost wanna, if you can, roll through enough on this one to be on the one near the one that's over the hole, and then screw back off the side rail to come back for the one in the middle to land on the black.
Yeah, okay, I'm with
It's
you.
a lot of white ball travel, but
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
get on the black from that one that's in the hole, that's very very difficult.
Well, he's got angle to get up there. I'm thinking of this.
Yeah, he can just roll. Looks like he can just
But like you
roll
said,
through and bring the white in between the
if
four
you got it
yellows.
dead straight on it, you'd be happy.
Yeah,
Dead straight on that
and then
last red over the corner. Deep screw into the bulk line, just say,
you
like,
just want to get under it. You
yep.
want to get underside of that black, so you have
Is he playing
multiple
the black?
options.
It's it's doable. You understand the mindset.
Yeah,
You understand the mindset.
he would have preferred the black to go probably past that
Yes, of
yellow.
course. Okay. What's Vicky thinking? Get him out, smother back of yellow. What's his?
He's going to do some smothering, I think, down
Yep.
this left pocket where the balls are.
For the newly initiated, you're
I
not
think,
just potting these without a plan. You've got to have a plan in mind.
yeah, I think he can put this one to the right pocket here, and then play the yellow that's a little bit out in the open straight onto the red, and leave
Yep.
the white ball on this top rail
Yep.
at the angle that he's left himself now.
Yep. You got to have a plan. Could you? He's not doing it. Could you play the black onto the yellow onto the red there? Leave the black dead on the rail. You couldn't pot the red.
I think depending on how the white's going into the yellow, if it catches the underside of that yellow,
Foul snooker.
the underside, the white ball will go back towards the middle pocket and
Okay, I'm with you.
leave a shot on the red.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
This way, you left him no shot on the red apart from a very tough double.
Yes. 4-1. What's he's going to cut this in, but where can he leave the white that's beneficial? Oh, it's going to run a bit far.
The double is see he's got straight down on this.
That double's not on.
I think it was on,
Yeah.
but he got straight,
Straight down on
it.
it, mate.
He needed to actually
A deep breath.
settle himself on that one.
See, notice Vic walks up in the box seat here now. See how he dawdled up?
Yeah,
He took 10 seconds. That's the deep breath.
yeah,
Look now, what he's doing now, he's not confused about what he wants to do.
yeah,
He's just composing before the shot.
yeah.
It's very important. It's very important.
Chosen an interesting shot there. I don't know.
He won't be happy with that.
No,
He'll go across the table.
yeah, he has to
Shallow
go
under the
across
plate.
here. I don't think that was the correct shot though. I feel like could have played the one that down the bottom of the table and potted it and screwed up, and then played the three ball plant.
Can I be honest?
He's fouled there.
He just got down and hit that. We're praising him on his composure.
Yeah.
He got down annoyed with himself.
Oh, did he hit it? Did he hit it? I think.
No, he didn't hit it. He got down there annoyed with himself that he was even there in the first place, and thought it's an easy shot. I'll just hit it.
You don't. He's got a big pocket, but you got to be careful of
Cue
getting
it
off here
nice.
as well.
Cue it nice and don't get it in off. It's a beautiful shot.
He's hit it well. That's a big frame for
That's
that's
a huge one. 5-1 to 4-2
and
is a massive frame.
Vic will be disappointed with himself.
It's
there,
almost like a
landing
two-frame turnaround.
there. Yeah.
We've still got a few people hanging around here. What have we got? 20 or 30 people in the venue?
Yeah, it's good. There's a bit of crowd for this final.
I think it's a tournament that will stay on the calendar. You know,
Yeah, I think it will as well.
it's had a lot of support.
Yeah.
We do love our pensioners over here. You know, it gets them out of the house. They put their walkers down for the day, come out, have a bit of it. They're cute, the old people. One of the great men in WA will be leaving to go back to South Australia soon. And I heard Jack Hunter's going over.
Yeah, he's come up dry, I think. the balls.
Yellows are. He's just playing so quick.
He is. He should run through further on that and then play the one to the bottom right pocket. Is he playing the reverse double here? Doesn't look like the white's going to go anywhere nice though.
To anyone listening, which sounds like we're critical or favouring, we're not. We're calling it as we see it. I just really we think Sam would be benefiting from a little bit slower, a little bit of breathing control.
Yeah.
Acknowledge that it's a nerve-wracking scenario and try and play to it.
Yeah.
Not try and pretend it's not. But like I said, these guys have had more experience than I've been alive, you know. So
Yeah.
here we go. We've just seen probably a couple of shots there from each guy, which looks like the end of a 2-day tournament.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that makes sense.
They will be starting to feel a bit fatigued and worn down, but
you feel fatigued at 20.
Yeah.
Let alone 70 like Sam is. Apologies, Sam. I know you're only 65. Once again, we're sitting here trying to work out an end game. You can't just be, is he going to cover this pocket?
I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to
It has to be an end
back
game.
down there. He's got to play the double on this now.
He's hyper aggressive at the moment. He's hyper aggressive. I'm not saying it's good or bad. But far out, I've been aggressive for years, you know. But I think the strongest pool I've ever played is where I learned to hold back a bit.
Yeah.
A smidge. It's a beautiful shot. It's a confident shot, and that confidence comes from Sam not putting the ball over a kick.
Yeah.
You can play it with him.
Wonder if he's going to play this down to
Yep, 100% he is.
He's played that well, actually. It's perfect pace.
He's reading the game well. You know, when he's getting in front, he's not doing anything rash to throw it away. He's staying in front.
Yeah.
Those people are very hard to beat.
Okay, he's putting the pressure back on Vicky, yeah?
The dead black is probably what he's happy about. The black being half dead.
He can play this red either under the red that's in the pocket or play the plant, and then he can pot the next ball and go into the black. So now he's got the perfect angle to pot that ball and then go into the black.
He hasn't spotted it.
He hasn't played it.
He hasn't spotted it. Your call was exactly correct. I think he might be. Okay.
He wanted to get to this ball that's on the left rail before he attempted to get into that black to make sure that he still had two shots, I think.
Yep. I find these misses here, it's beautiful, to be honest. Because as we called before, they are misses that happen at the end of a 2-day tournament and a lot of pull.
Yeah.
They're not ability misses.
Yep.
They're mental fatigue misses.
Yep, for sure.
You both know these guys. We know them personally. These guys are great players, but we all get tired. No one's a robot.
Yeah, 100%. I don't mind just glancing off the yellow that's near the black and just killing that black on that bottom rail.
Yes, I'm with you.
And it opens up your yellows. It puts a lot of pressure on Vig.
And the black only goes to one pocket.
Yeah. And there's no easy ball to get onto that black ball. He's played that shot. He's played it a little bit softer than I thought.
I'll be honest, the way they've landed, the yellows are on, the blacks are.
Yeah, it's still kind of the same result.
He's looking at your shot here. Pot the red, go into the black and the yellows.
Yeah.
That's the shot you called before.
Yeah. So
which was a good spot. Yep. The black definitely.
It's still pretty tricky to land on the black off them two balls.
So you're playing those type of shots at that pace, you're confident.
Yeah.
You know.
So he's gonna have to just drop the red that's in the middle of the table
run 2 rails
and run off the right rail and then this bottom rail and then back up.
get back to where he is now.
Yeah, around that
Obviously,
area.
nowhere near the middle,
Yeah.
but it's a good call, Foss. Here
He
it
might
is.
he might even just be able to screw straight off this top rail,
Yeah,
depending what he prefers here.
a bit of running
He has
side
gone
off
the
too.
two rails. Is he going to get past the yellow? No.
He didn't quite
Oh,
get past it.
I don't know what Dax has been eating, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not a pleasant spot up here at the moment.
There's been a fall at Flemington up here at the commentary booth.
Oh, he's gone straight in off there.
He
I thought he could have had a full dip at long table doubling that to the right pocket and screwing the white ball all the way back to the top of the table.
he took the time to roll that second last red in the middle. He left the angle he wanted.
Mm.
That shot, that two rails of running side that you called, takes a bit of care.
Yeah,
That's one that does take 20 seconds.
Yeah, they're tough shots. Okay, Sam just needs to compose himself a little bit here.
This is the first tired frame we've seen.
Yeah,
This is where championships are won, when people get tired.
yeah, absolutely. He's played a good shot there.
Cued that beautifully. This is the shot. You get flush on this yellow. It's an easy out.
See, I'd prefer if Sam walked around and looked where he wanted.
Yep.
He's looking where he wants to while he's
Yes, over the cue.
over the cue, which you're not getting a precise area. You know what I mean?
When you're feeling it, you know exactly where it's going.
Yeah,
When you are missing a few balls, it's worth a look from another angle.
it's a big shot here
This
for
is
Sam.
a big shot.
He's played it well. Good
Righto.
shot.
That's a great shot. That's big kudos to Sam.
Yeah,
Because if you had to judge how you feel, you'd feel that Sam in his mind would feel he hasn't played his best,
yeah,
and it's 4-3 and he's in there.
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
He would be feeling good. Well, they're putting on a barn burner for us, 4-3. Is it race to 8?
I believe it's still raced at 8.
Yep, it is. Oh, yeah, it's up in the corner. I'm just blind. For anyone that didn't know, these two gentlemen have a combined 71 state teams between them. I just made that up, but it feels right. Breaks room. You're right, he's definitely on his rocking chair.
Yeah. He's made a ball.
Interesting. I know Sam will look straight at the yellows.
Yeah.
Someone else might see this frame differently, but Sam will look straight at the yellows. I wonder if he.
Ooh.
I'm loving this. Not in a negative way. I love it in a positive way.
Yeah.
You got two blokes out there. They're fighting each
It's
other,
going to be a battle.
and they're fighting mental fatigue.
Yeah.
It
You
gets-
got two battles going on at the same time.
Yeah, mate. I love it. I've been in it numerous times myself. I have a friend called Alcohol that gets me through a lot of matches when I'm tired. We have a few disagreements here or there, but he's won me a few titles down along the road.
Yeah, you've probably won a few comps at the local pub in Cal now, eh?
Yeah, the B grade doubles the
Yeah.
other week.
Nice.
That's not very nice.
Dr. Brown is in the building.
Can't imagine the size of your B grade.
He just yelled out he'd like me to tell a story. We'll save that for him between frames, people. Oh, there you go. Some people call it the plate. We will call it the Blancs comp. Alan Brown defeated Steve Hale. That got some good bite, didn't it? So he's cued that well.
He has played that well.
Rightio, he's on here. These are big. Have you noticed now? See how he's taking the 15 seconds?
Yeah, he did walk around there, which is good.
He's back in the match. He's feeling.
He just needs to top through and leave himself a good angle on the one into the left middle here.
I like.
Off the rail.
He's playing it well. But here's where he should walk again. There, he's done it. See this extra 5-10 seconds? I call it the dawdle.
Mm.
I personally don't feel like I need to do it, but when I do it, I play more effective.
Yep.
Just dawdle around.
Just needs to get back past the black and red here. And they are tough shots.
They are tough shots.
Queuing down on balls like that.
Jacking up off a rail. You know what I mean? Like you said, under the pump. That shot, the second last yellow he knocked in on Adrian, was a long one, jacked up, full table. It was a beautiful shot. At 7-0, it was a cracker. Can I be honest here? Can I make a call? Vic is tired. He made hardly any errors in the first 4 or 5 matches, and it feels like he's made 4 or 5 in the last 2. There you go. His first match of the day, he played Tip Marchu, is that how you say his last name? And he had a 3.5-hour marathon. It's 8-7 result for the win. About 3.5 hours for 15 frames will take it out of the best of us. This is so interesting. I'm honestly enthralled with it because you don't know exactly how it's going to come out.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, he doesn't want it in.
It's not going to go in.
Do you believe the momentum swung? It feels like it swung a little bit.
Yeah, I do feel like that.
Yeah. It just feels like now.
And it kind of happened when Vic played that shot and he landed hard on the ball on the left of the rail, and he had to play across
and then jumped down quick
and fouled.
Yes, 100%. That's when it swung. You're totally correct. It's funny how something so inane can just swing a match.
Yeah.
You know. If you can identify that the run of the balls has changed a bit from a position like this is where you can swing it or nullify it. Where you've got the soldiers on the table to clog.
Yeah.
He's too deep under that. He'll take that.
Yeah, he wanted to catch it sort of full in the face or top side of it.
Yeah.
But he's still in the box seat here. So.
Can you play the red onto the black and get it up off the top row into your junk reds? Was that a shot then, or?
I have no idea what you mean there.
I reckon he could have hit the red next to the black.
Yeah.
And played the red onto the black.
A long table double it.
Yep, into the junk reds up near the bulk line. And he still had that red over the pocket that would have blocked it. Was that too risky?
Yeah, I think it was a bit too risky.
There you go, he's fighting. This is brilliant. Good on you, Vicky. Rightio, he's certainly having to go up and down.
He can go up and down here.
We are. Oh, how close is this? Ooh, you see, the run's just changed. Yeah. He's hitting it well. Old Rusty boy from Riverland sitting there watching. Hey, Rust. Hope the lockdown served you well, mate.
He's gone the double option. Oh, look at
That's
that.
That's a great shot. That's a
gem.
If anything's going to put a bit of pep in your step and wake you back up, it's something like that.
Absolutely.
Sam just goes, not today. Just pots it and says, have a crack, son.
him.
Yeah, he identified there was too much dead stuff, dead wood. And Vic's doing his bit too. See, this is good, tough Paul. I like it. You would assume Vic's just going to tuck in here somewhere. But if you notice, he doesn't look at his angle from behind the cue.
Yeah,
He walks, identifies what he wants for his shot.
yeah.
I'm not saying you're going to get it, but at least he's given it every ounce of concentration.
Ooh.
It's always dangerous playing balls that are near on throws.
Yeah.
That double kiss can often
I think I would have preferred actually potting the one on the right side
getting better
first and
angle.
screwing back and
Yes.
leaving yourself
Yep.
an easier safety.
There's one you find a lot of people don't do. They will pot to play position for pots,
Yeah,
and when they don't have a pot, they'll look for a snooker.
yeah, that's right.
Very rarely do they eat a pot to leave good position for a snooker.
Yeah, yeah, or a safety. Yeah,
Well, here we go. This, I think that black goes in the
yeah,
corner,
yeah.
so you just got to
Flies in.
stun up the rail.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know what he was thinking there. Does that go in the
I
middle?
think you had to play a bit of pace and actually just stun up.
I think he had to play stun. When I
Yeah,
seen him killing above middle, I was personally thinking he's misjudged this angle.
I'm sure that goes in that bottom right pocket.
Oh, he's jacking up again. He's doubling again. That's close.
Great shot,
Oh,
Sam. Great shot.
Sammy Hart.
And that will be a confidence booster getting that one.
So in Sam's mind, it just roll that yellow in the corner and leave the natural double.
Yeah.
You know, we know nothing. We know nothing. I remember the first time I met Sam Hart. He was doing an exhibition with Walter Lindrum back in '66. It's a great year.
Fuck, is that how old you are?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. St Kilda won the flag that year. Fluke Collingwood by a point. Barry Breen, if I remember rightly, kicked the point in the longest quarter of the year. Anything to cheat Collingwood of a grand final victory. I'm over it. The breaks are important, aren't they? Sam's up and about, mate. You know, he's had his 3 waters and brandy. He's up and about. You'd like them Reds to be a plan up the top. He's going yellows. He's always taking the aggressive balls, isn't he? He wants to attack. Cover or bust this red out. He'll be busting it. He'll be busting it. He's not dying wondering,
I'll
mate.
tell you what, it's not a bad shot.
It's landed
either.
good, hasn't it? He just threw his chalk away. See, he's doing it again. The moment he's confident, back to level,
Yeah,
he's back to freestyling, you know.
but,
And me personally, I love me a freestyler
yeah, but I think at the moment it's a bit different to where it
because
was
now he's got the
frames ago.
momentum.
He actually does feel confident now. Where
Yes,
before he was trying to get himself going to get
yes,
confident.
yep. And look, see, even the rolls are helping him out. He's in terms, he's flying, mate. It's funny how the score's 4-all and one person can feel like he's on the hill,
Mm.
and the other person feels like he's on nil.
Yeah,
You know, and the scores are even. The mind is a funny thing. Oh, all the old fellas are just throwing their chalk away. Not happy with the chalk today. Sammy's starting to flush everything. Starting to just flush everything.
he's just gonna go for the smother here, or does it go
He's gonna
underneath? He
bust
might
it
go
out.
underneath, eh?
Bust it out.
Or he's gone across and potted the other yellow.
You'll take that.
If it's not a foul snooker.
If it's not a foul snooker, you'll
Yeah,
take that.
that is not a bad result.
Is that a reverse swing? You know what I mean?
Could be.
Could this be the point where the momentum swings back again?
wonder if
Can you hit the top yellow first?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I wonder if you can actually flick that top yellow first and actually make it on.
If you can get that top yellow that's near the black spot and the two reds, you play that first, get everything in the open, and then go ham.
So he is on it, or he's just caught a tad too thin.
Yellow off the red in the middle. Check side. No. But honestly, it's not as silly as it sounds. If that yellow does go off the red in the middle, you would probably just sit on that yellow over the pocket and make a game of it, eh? Because you can't really afford to
Yeah,
miss.
I think
You
so.
sit that yellow over the pocket.
You can
Try and
even,
screw into it.
Yeah.
I
Screw
wouldn't
into
do it with
and
top. Does it go through the gap? Does it go through the gap in the middle?
looks very close, doesn't it?
Camera angle's deceiving if it does.
I tell you what, that's not too bad.
I'll give him credit, mate. He's still swinging, you know.
He hasn't left himself a pot here either.
It's funny in races like this how you can identify the feelings of players.
Well, I think
Is
there's a
there
gap
a
there.
gap? I reckon
think
there's a gap there. Yep, I think there's a gap. So Sam, if he can get the good contact, the white's can hit about the bulk line, the top rail, come out mid-table, the black should go in the bottom top right. Something you didn't want the jaw.
He still has a shot on it here.
And I think he'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
I think he'd be happy. Do you get under it and pot it to the left, or do you cut it back to the
I
right?
play it to the right.
This will be a big shot.
White's gone in.
Oh, okay. That in-off was not on. You were hitting the red, but because he overcut the black,
Yeah.
it opened up the gate for the white.
Yeah.
If that black had went in middle pocket, the white would have hit the red.
Okay, so
Here we go. See
good opportunity here for Vic to get back in it.
okay, what I was going to
He was
say.
very quick then, wasn't he?
Very quick.
Yeah.
See, 2 shots, open table, very quick. He'll still get these. Vic's been playing beautiful, but getting them with 1 shot in hand always feels a bit easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pot 2 in 1 here just to save time. For the crowd at the bar, pot 2 in 1, get them saying wow. Doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you look good, doesn't it? Or you could play it the percentage way, you know, either way. Screw back. You want a good angle off this red in the middle.
Yeah, I thought he's gone about these balls the wrong way, but they're all there, so it just all depends what he feels more comfortable with.
He's absolutely flush
Yeah.
that. He's ideal.
See, I
2
would have
rails.
thought that ball he just put it there was your last ball.
Yep. 2 rails back on the side cushion.
He's played that well.
Yep.
It's perfect.
Don't want to miss these.
I think it might have wobbled a little bit the way he stayed down.
He
on that
lifted
one a
it.
little bit,
He
yeah.
lifted it. It went left, but because it was so close already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did lift it. Well, boys,
I'm just going to quickly duck off.
Luke is just ducking off for a sec. The pensioners are giving us a barn burner. 5-4. It just looked like Sammy was finally going to take the lead, but Vic has led or been even, hadn't he? I don't think Vic's been down. He's led the whole way, or at worst been even 4-all, I think. We might be getting the best Luke to come and have a commentate. Oh no, we haven't, but Luke Angles is here. Angles is going to duck in for a bit.
Hi everybody.
Luke Anglesey, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, mate.
How's the family?
I was just about to say I don't know what I'm getting myself in for here, but
Family good, mate?
yeah, they're really good actually. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, now that you're not harassing them.
Not allowed to anymore. But,
Court orders, eh?
here we go with the Reds, mate.
Yeah.
Vicky, from what you've been seeing early on in the piece, did you notice that Sam was rushing a bit?
Yeah, big time.
Vic was playing cool.
Mhm.
The momentum came when Vic potted his yellow, got around and let his yellow dead. Went across the table, fouled. Sam chipped the black out, knocked it in two,
Yep.
and then it swung the momentum.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
So and since then Sam's been slowing down a little bit, taking his time.
Yeah, exactly. It's obviously been a long weekend, and you can kind of see that with Sam as well.
We said it. There's a few. In the first 5 frames, Vic made probably 1 or 2 errors.
Yeah.
In the next 2, he probably made 6.
Exactly right. Yeah, he was fine at the start there.
But it is a long tournament, whether you're 20 years old or 50 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Long tournaments are long tournaments.
I feel like it can go like one of two ways. Like you can either be flying, like after a long tournament, you could be flying, or you've just hit a complete wall and you can't pot a ball. Like I don't think there's much in between, to be honest.
I'm with you. There's every now and then, I'm not going to recommend this to anyone. Drink responsibly, but you can say one time when if you feel the tide coming on, you can time your alcohol run well, and get yourself flying.
That's a skill in itself, I reckon.
Yeah, it is.
Because
I'm not going to say me, but I've been at Geraldton a few times, and I've just hardly had a beer all day.
Yep.
I've hit the quarterfinals, and I'm thinking 2 hours, 7 beers, rightio, it's go time.
Yeah.
Get it in, and by the time you're halfway through the semis, you're flying.
Yeah.
And I've timed this to a jet.
Exactly.
I've timed this to a T.
And the pockets just get bigger, mate. You can't miss a ball.
And halfway through the final, you fall over and
oh, you never would have got there if it wasn't for the drinks,
no,
anyway.
At least I got there. Put on a show getting there. But anyways, here we go. He's on one here. He's on the yellows.
Yeah,
he's definitely not going backwards, is he?
No.
He's swinging.
Yeah, exactly right.
He's swinging.
Yeah.
Is there something on there?
I still think he is rushing quite a bit. I mean,
I don't think he's rushing.
I don't know.
He's Australian, I know that. I know he's.
I just feel like, especially a plant like that, you wanna line it up.
We've been saying it a lot. You got to take that dopey dawdle. I call it the dopey dawdle.
Yeah.
You know what you want to play. You're not looking. You're
Exactly.
just walking around the table. Go, take your time. Deep breath. Get back.
With you walk around, but you don't know what you're doing. So just pretend to know.
Touche. As long as the crowd thinks you know what you're doing. Oh, he needs a good kiss.
Oh, I think he's alright there, eh?
Well, technically he's on it.
Yeah. Yeah, even this, why don't you take a bit more time? You just take your time on this, you know?
Sam has sucked him into his pace.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, look, to be honest, not complaining. I think it's better for the spectators as well.
100% quick ball's good to watch. Oh, look at that white.
Oh, see, that is. Tell you what, you take that after knowing you didn't hit it well at all.
Yes, 100%.
You take that.
Well, Sam's going to look for the snooker here, but if he's going to play the snooker off this yellow, you got to be careful of the in-off.
Big time, big time.
Got to be careful of the in-off because he's going half ball at it.
You know what? Even without the double kiss, it was still on. But those shots, I hate them shots. I'm so bad at them.
That's a miss. Here's what we were talking about before. These players are great players. These are not skill errors. They're 2-day mental fatigue errors.
Big time. Big
long tournaments.
Yeah, and I reckon
he'll stick this snooker.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it finds the gap on the side rail. Yeah, he was always going to snick it. Like stick that one because you've given him 2 swings at the one shot.
And this is very, very good snooker. There's not really an easy way to get out of it. And
all he has to do is hit the black though.
You're a smart man.
Hit it. That hit it.
No, it didn't, did it?
I reckon that hit it.
Nah.
No. I think I need another beer.
You're saying him better after one more, eh? Here we go.
Do you tuck him for the nuke here?
No, absolutely not. You got to get these ones.
Too aggressive. Too aggressive. Yeah, no, you're not. Get this yellow in the middle. Use the top one to get your middle two.
Yeah. You get these ones on the left-hand
See, I
side.
wouldn't want to do this because I don't want to alter. Pot this one in the middle.
Oh, yep.
Use the top to get flush on them too. And mop them and get the black over the corner.
Yeah, fair enough.
If you had took that first yellow of the two, you might have nipped the next yellow on the way through and pushed it dead to the rail.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, either way would have worked. But
I didn't want to be there.
yeah.
See, this is what your concerns were, wasn't it? Not getting good angles.
No, to be honest, I didn't really have concerns either way, to be honest.
This is a big shot. It's a big shot. Oh,
he's jumped at it too, and he's still got it. So
flushed it.
It's alright. Just cheated the pocket so we could hold for the.
Yeah, hold angle.
And that
He's back to 5-all.
Yeah, and that one will really hurt Vic. He definitely had his opportunities there.
Yes,
and,
100%. And then missed what you would consider a sitter black.
Exactly right. Yep. Exactly right. So I think all the momentum's with Sam at the moment. He's just got to keep it going. At the start there, Vic was the one calling the shots. He was the one not missing, but Sam slowly pegged it back, and I think Sam's actually started to improve his game over the course of the match.
Yeah, he's been quick, but now he's getting results from it, you know.
Okay.
We've just heard a quote from one of the players that we can't repeat on air, but it was basically like, "I'm a little tired." is one way of putting it.
Well, that's not the mentality you want going into the last few frames of a final, but
this is where my friend Swanee D usually helps me. I am on the Coronas at the moment. To my Corona sponsors, drink responsibly. He's going the yellows. This is how you can tell he's swinging from the hills. Good use of the jaw to get out of the table.
We need to promote that and use the jaw.
Okay, the yellow near the red is obviously his problem. He's looking to squeeze in between the cushion and the red to get it over the pocket or in.
Exactly. I like how he's getting it out of the way early as well. Like, you don't want to leave them till last.
We were talking before, and we said for all the old school pool players know, but for the newly initiated, when the balls break, your general pub player looks for the 5 easy ones he can pot.
Yeah, exactly.
Any good players look for the trouble balls.
Exactly.
Just say yellows has 2, red have 1s, you'll generally go reds. You know, yeah, so there's a big difference. The better players you'll ever know identify problem balls early and try and get them out the way.
Yeah, exactly right. And now look, he's in a really good spot here.
Okay, this is the foot on the throat.
Yeah.
You know.
So, yeah, Vic's got a...
He wants to get these reds out.
Okay, that's
not a strong shot.
I actually think he was trying to come off the rail and knock them both out.
Yeah, so.
But he's flicked the red on the way.
The yellow sitting on the red is Sam's only problem. He wants to get to that ASAP.
Yeah, well, I think he can get to it right now.
Gets to it right now. Outs are on, pocket covers are on, game control.
Yeah.
I think he played that like he didn't want it, to be honest.
Yeah.
He played it like he just wanted to run it over the pocket. He's happy it went in, because he can keep potting, but...
Tell you what, as much as this yellow in the bottom right, as we look, is helping him out right now, it's actually his hardest ball.
Yes, they're hard to get positive.
Because it's really, really hard to get positive.
This is a hard shot. You have to cue these beautifully.
Wow, he did not.
Can I say it? That's the shot of a tired man.
Yeah, it is a bit.
It's the shot of a tired man.
Yeah. It's just his whole demeanour around the table at the moment. You can just tell he kind of just wants to get the match done.
Yeah.
Like he's
what a strange thing to say, but you're 100%
yeah.
I'm going to throw haymakers and win or lose.
Yeah.
I'm going to knock him out or get knocked out.
Exactly right.
We're not going to points.
Yeah.
Whole career. Whole career generally first round knockouts. Losers, all the losses.
You'd be good in this old dogs tournament, mate.
Yeah, probably be asleep by now. I wouldn't have promoted that red back to that side cushion. But if you still got 2 shots, you'd Marcus double it out all day.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I don't think of the Marcus in those situations.
And the white would have come down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Marcus still would be the shot.
It's a big shot. He's got a screw back past his bridge hand here. Where's that landed?
Oh, I think
he's flushed it. Don't know whether you'd call that fortunate or great, but it worked.
I think very fortunate. I think he was actually trying to go other side of that red.
Screw back at your bridge end.
Yeah. Exactly right. But he'll take it. That's for sure. And if you ask Vic, he probably played for it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of luck, I did recently watch a game.
Oh yeah. Who was that? Who was playing?
It was myself and yourself, Luke Anglesey, which I can happily say that you won. I'll congratulate you many times.
Oh, did ya?
You did go and buy lotto tickets after the match. You let that leprechaun out of the cage, let him go. But nah, great win, mate. Great win.
Thanks. Yeah, watched the replay today, actually. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was skillful. Is one way to put it. We were talking before about Sammy's run. What about Vic's run? Who has he got? That 3.5 hour marathon.
Oh, was it?
Against Tip at the start.
Was it?
3.5 hours for 15 frames. That will take it out of you, especially first match of the day.
Big time.
Okay, Neville Lovers, one of the pre-tournament favourites, so that's a big win. And Stevie Brett is always strong in the Masters.
Yeah, big time.
They've both. There was no easy draw today. But they've both done their yards to get to this final. You know?
Oh, exactly right.
Yeah, there you go. So he's got Nev 8-3, so 8-4. And he's got Steve Brett 8-3. So you don't like using the word comfortable because they're never comfortable. But he got them on the better side, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Tell you what, just looking at the list, there's a lot of top quality players in this tournament as well, and a lot.
And Jack Hunter. And Jack Hunter's there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Managed to make the top 16 somehow.
Yeah,
but
a lot of great players and Jackie.
It's actually quite an even tournament as well.
I'm going to say it, and they're going to say we sound biased. WA is strong on the Masters scene.
Yeah, big time. I agree.
You go to a nationals level, our sides are always competing or winning. The Australian side always has 1 or 2 WA boys in it.
Yeah.
Vics can hold their claim. SA, I'm not going to argue with anyone. Just in my experience, the nationals I've been to, our Masters are always strong.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree.
Every year, what are they, 4 or 5 man Masters teams? We've got 7 or 8 that can go there and perform and make Aussie sides.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got Australian quality Masters that can't even get in the state side.
And we've won a few Masters nationals, haven't we?
We have. Yeah. Our boys are really handy. Sammy's break. Okay, what we've been noticing is Sammy's been in his rocking chair on the break.
Oh yeah, he always does that.
He gets in his rocking chair, goes to sleep for a little bit.
Yeah.
There he is.
There we go. He does, doesn't quite get into it as much as I do, but
probably just hits him a bit sweeter though.
Much sweeter. White doesn't fly off the table nearly as much with him.
Here we go. Like Vicky's, there's tiredness in there, but Vicky's staying in front. Sam's never led. He's been even, but Sammy's never led.
Yeah.
Mate, I got to be honest. You even see them at the start of every game when they look at 15 balls on the table. They're letting out a big deep sigh.
Yeah.
It is like the thinking process, and we've all been there.
Yeah.
But they're looking at it like, here we go, you know.
Isn't it crazy? Sometimes you can just see the out no matter where they are, and sometimes you just cannot see it.
I've never seen outs, mate. You know, you're just rubbing that in, aren't you? I just pop one ball at a time and hope I land on another one.
That was a good shot. That was a very good shot.
He's going to run this up the rail, eh?
Okay.
I'd be looking at that other red and
Yeah,
behind the yellow.
I was thinking that, like in, like either
Yes, that one he's
start looking at it
there.
either in or over. I mean,
there's a lot of tired shots. Easy for us to say.
Mm.
We've been fresh all weekend, wandering.
Yeah, what's he doing now? He's doing something completely different. Don't even know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He definitely was doing that.
Exactly what you would have done, mate.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, Sammy's looking. Sammy's going to try and pot everything here, but he's trying to find a way to identify. I'll be actually really excited if he looks to cover this pocket. Because he hasn't been initiating cover the whole match.
Yep, here we go.
He has. Okay, this is a big thing. When you're tired and you go, I'm just going to pop my way out, you become a little bit easier to get hold of.
Yeah.
When you go, I'm just going to get something over a hole and try and take control, you now still are a tough opponent to
Exactly.
beat.
Yeah. Well, that works well.
Vicky would be very happy with that.
Yeah, you got to be happy with that.
So obviously Sammy's going to try and get his way down to that yellow near the two reds and take the pocket. Whether it takes you one or two pots to get down there. His whole end game is to get down there and get that pocket.
Yeah, well, he's got that one yellow next to the red on the right.
Is he going to tuck in the snooker here? No, he's going. He's going to follow our plan. He wants to get down to that yellow. Is he on it now?
No. Well, it could be in for a longish frame, but you just never know, do you?
As that congested, both the old fellas just gave out a groan. No, I shouldn't be saying that. They're going well.
Yeah.
The level of play, even this, mate, I love tough pull, but me and Luke were talking, they're fighting two battles at the moment. One's the opponent and one's the mental fatigue.
Yeah, big time.
It's actually beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
I
I
really like seeing people try and combat their own demons.
Exactly.
Your mental fatigue.
Because neither of these players want to play a tactical game right now. They want to just kind of get it over.
Yep.
But then
they're forced to do it.
Well, that's the fight to win, mate.
Yep.
Because, you know.
I love this. I love it. Back when I was younger, I wanted to see pop fests.
Yeah.
As you get a bit older, you start loving the battle of the situation.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I've actually always loved a good tactical battle, eh?
It might be the difference between growing up in the country and the city.
Maybe.
Because we just never got to see tactical battles.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We lift hay bales and pop balls. So it's good. It's fine. But technically, he missed what he was aiming for by a foot. He wanted in or over.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
You'll take the white. It's a great white.
Oh, it's a very good white. I think the issue.
My main man Terry Green's in the building. Good to see you, Dad.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
He has shaved the beard off, which I'm a bit disappointed about.
Unbelievable.
There is a few. They're concentrating their ass off, but a few tired shots getting in.
Oh, big time. Like, I think there's always been like a little bit of an issue in this game, just with the red and the yellow tied up. They haven't really go in.
Yep.
If they were a bit more open, this game could be completely different. But there's never really been an easy out for either player, so they're just trying to tie things up.
They're trying to win this corner. That's each one's number one concern. Is win this corner.
Yeah, so if you can win the corner and then get your ball out, yep, there you go. But
now Sam will try to unclog the pocket, blam it out, whatever his option is.
I was thinking if you just get him out of the way, that works out so nicely.
Sam would be very happy with that. Oh, they're kicking us out of the vent. No, only joking. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. That's a song, Luke, for you
Yeah,
young fellas.
I do know that one actually.
Well, I know you're all Aqua and Barbie girl there. That was actually a famous song back in the day.
Oh, really? There you go. Thanks for the insight. Okay, so
Luke Foster's phone has just gone off on Vic's backswing.
unbelievable.
That is what in the business we call a carton. That is a carton. Once again, the second best Foster lets everyone down. Okay, obviously Vic's concerns the dead red, which is towards a pocket that Sam owns. Sam, it wants to open up the yellows without opening up the red too much.
Yeah.
Righto, there it is.
That's a good effort.
Rightio.
That was a you kind of.
Is there a gap under this yellow?
Well, it looks that way. Not bad.
Okay, this is a big swing. This is a big swing. This is a loose shot from Sam.
Well, those are definitely the shots you got to take your time on.
Yes, you got to look, and Vic was looking early. Now they're sort of trying to get through the shots.
Yeah, there's a lot of fatigue going, but
there's a fatigue,
good.
But there's a lot of pressure going.
Yeah,
you can sit here and commentate unless you're here and you're witnessing it.
Exactly. Oh. Okay, that's.
He just played that shot off 6 cushions. 3 jaws each.
It's not the worst result though, because you can tap this in and do a similar shot. If he gets it, yeah, perfect.
That's a good call.
You try and come off the cushion.
Cushion red. Cushion red. You don't want to hit the yellow.
Yeah, and you leave the white in the middle of the table, give it every chance to land yourself on the yellow. Here we go. That is a good result. Not guaranteed though. It's actually pretty difficult to.
Sam's going to have a bite at it. He's not going to roll it. He's going to play it full-blooded.
Exactly. Oh, that's a great shot under the circumstances. Oh, I just can't believe how quick he's going down on it.
Yeah, it's very quick. It's very quick.
But he's got it. That's awesome.
I'll give him big kudos, mate. That's a great shooting under the block. It really is. If you could be here and witness the pressure that's going on, yeah, that's a big out.
Big time like that, and obviously, if you didn't get that, the likelihood is he's 7-5 down, race to 8. So that out was a lot harder than it looked.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's been a pretty entertaining final, to be perfectly honest.
It has, mate. Thank you. I'm a very entertaining man.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, sorry, the players. Yeah, they go right too, They go good. I'll tell you something I've been very impressed with was the standard of racking that's going on. Great racking.
Yeah.
Very good racking. Red ball up the front every time.
Wow, that's impressive. Yeah. The old dogs know what they're doing, don't they?
If old people know one thing, it's racking balls. Well, that yellow wanted to go in the corner, and it hasn't.
Yeah.
This is a big swap. This is a big change. You know what I mean?
At this point, you just want them to be nice and easy, and there's always just that one or two in every frame that I've seen so far where there's no real easy out,
He's going to play this red onto the yellow. He even needs it to follow it in or get out the way of the pocket. I know he could see that yellow. Right, he gets to attack here, and he wants to attack.
I just think that yellow on the left there, does that go in the centre here?
I don't think it does, but he's been leaving the hard balls. Pot 3 or 4, get his iron, and then he looks at a swing and a miss with it. You know what I mean? Just a big swing at it.
You never know.
See, if this was me personally, I'd be looking to cover that pocket where the 2 reds are. Whatever I had to do to get up, pop this, get out, cover that pocket, buy me some time.
Exactly, yeah.
When I'm tired, I'd like to get in front.
You just want to try and get it in, eh?
Sounds like a silly theory, but...
Oh, here we go. Wow. Okay, it's interesting.
It's actually... can he cut this red in the middle? Reverse cut this red in the middle?
Yeah, I believe you could. White's going to fly around a bit.
So if he's taking this, I don't know if that yellow goes down the rail, but you're opening up the rail just in case. It's such an interesting game.
Yeah.
Does this go clear down the rail? Is he reverse cutting it in the middle?
Yeah, he's cutting it in the middle.
That did look narrow off the bat. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Righto,
Well,
now
I'll tell you what,
Reds.
they're all on, aren't they? I didn't even realise.
Yeah. He had to do something strong.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So you get this in and you try and nudge that red out of the way. I would have tried to just nudge that red out.
Yep.
And then they're just all a bit easier. It's still not too bad, but if you can nudge that red out, get it on.
Right, is he checking this up?
Yeah, so
he wants that red under the yellow, doesn't he? Or does this red go in the middle? He wants this under the yellow.
Okay. He's playing it with backspin though. Far out, he just nailed it in.
Probably would have tried to move the yellow. I think that was his plan, he's just flushed it.
He'll take it.
I think.
Yep.
That's the shot. But here we go. Sam's going to attack these. It's still that same problem yellow.
Exactly right,
that you identified at the start. But I think Sam's going to attack here.
You know what? What about if that, let's say that yellow on the left doesn't go, why don't you just roll it up now? It's pretty.
While there's junk.
Yeah, while there's
semi-junk.
Yeah, exactly. Like
put the
it's
pressure
not
back
easy
on your opponent.
Yeah, because if you miss another one and that ball's still on the rail, okay, this could work as well if he can if it goes under and he can get it out of the way.
Yep. I think he's going to try and screw back towards his hand a little bit as well to make the yellow in the middle a bit easier.
I'm really curious about his plans for this yellow.
Well, it's a double plan now. He might flush on this double.
These are the type of ones now. What we were talking about an hour ago with the
side.
The side.
If you do play it, use the side to manipulate it.
Exactly right. So you don't get the double kiss. Okay. I'm really curious about this yellow though. So I just don't know what he's going to do.
If you wanted to play a safety, find a safety off your dead yellow.
Yeah.
So at least the pressure's on him. If he doesn't come up with something good, you can pot out.
Yeah. That would have been very unlucky if those didn't land on there.
So you still got to identify this one yellow. You identified it right at the start of the match.
Yeah.
It's still the one giving him grief.
Exactly. Yeah, you really need to get rid of it earlier. Because I just can't see an easy option really.
I'm not saying it's an easy shot. If you could hit it full and topspin through it, leave the white down in these jaws.
Yeah, down the bottom left jaws.
Yep.
That's actually not bad.
I would take that.
If he hasn't,
he's on that red. No, he's on that red.
Vic's going straight down. You never know. Vic might be trying to cut this one in. You just never know.
That's the same old thing. You identified it well. Me and Luke Foster talked about it earlier. About identifying the problem balls early and getting them out. What you've witnessed there is a classic example of leaving the problem balls too late.
Yeah.
They always come back to bite you, don't they?
Big time, yeah. So you really do have to try and sort those sorts of things out early. Cause, he didn't really have too much of an option there.
No.
He played the right shot in the end.
And played it well.
Yeah, he played it well.
Played it too late.
It was exactly right. But he's given himself a chance, and Vic has not.
If he's too straight on this red, this could have all of a sudden got very complicated.
I don't believe he's got a good angle at all. I think he's straight.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
No.
It's been a barn burner of a final, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. Well, if he's dead straight here, he's just going to have to maybe even screw back to where he is. Yeah, and
we call that in the business taking your medicine.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't believe how quick they get down on these sorts of shots. These are the pressure shots. and you really do have to at least go down, line it up or something. You know, you don't just go down and knock them.
When you're in a team atmosphere, I learned it at like one of my early nationals. If you get down, you just get down, freestyle that and drill it.
Yeah.
The team loves it.
Yeah.
If you're the same player in the same mode and you get down and just freestyle it and miss it, you get benched. Right? If you take your time,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't make you feel any better, you take your time, grind, do the yards, and miss it, they go, at least you tried, mate.
Yeah, exactly right, hey.
So there's a note for beginners. If you ever want to hold your spot in your team, just pretend you're looking at it. Just walk around the table, decide what you're having for dinner, you know, and get down, miss it anyway.
That's nice.
This will be the first time Sam's led all match.
Yeah. That kills you as an opponent, hey? You're just like, you've been winning the whole match, and then at the very end there, they just take the lead.
The big grin on your face means you're talking about our match, is it, Angles?
No, I was actually talking about the Eagles-Collingwood Grand Final in 2018.
Well, we could always talk about the Eagles-Collingwood final this year.
No, we won't, no, will we?
People said to me, but what did Geelong do to you after? And I said, mate, all I wanted to do was NWA football. Mission accomplished, mate. All of a sudden, the West Australian had 3 less sports pages. It's the highlight of my life.
I'm glad, mate.
2018 Grand Final.
Yeah, it's a good day.
And me up from Kalgoorlie, and a Kalgoorlie boy kicked the winning goal.
Yeah.
He walked in a pub, everyone bought him a beer, and I stole them all. He didn't deserve any of them. No, they called Dom Sheed in Cal, the man that will never have to buy a beer in Cal.
Yeah, exactly.
Painful.
Have you actually seen him before? Like,
yeah. His old man's a Sparky there. See, once again, great rack.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's a very good rack.
It's very, very observant of you as well.
I'm a very observant type of guy.
Never would have noticed that.
Here we go. He's led the first time in the match and it puts him on the hill.
Yeah.
You gotta be buzzing.
Big time. No, he's taking a bit more time now. This is just the break. Look at him.
He's got his rocking shoes on. Oh, he's gone for the old double blammer. Hit it fat on the wrong side. So he rolled back into it.
When I do that, the white flies straight off the table, but good on him. So he's got one.
Potted a yellow?
Yeah, no, he hasn't.
Righto. You can't attack here with the red, yellow, black in the middle. If he does, he just wants this match up with you.
Yeah. And if you do it, you got to try and open that ball up.
He has to identify what he wants to do and then problem balls.
So is he?
I'd be looking for some cover.
Well, that's it.
I think he's. Cover.
If he's not going for cover here, I don't. Well, that's alright, man.
Righto, I'll wear that. You got to have plans. You got to have plans. We can sit here talking about it all day long, but okay, we need to just get this yellow under as well. Tired shot. They're not easy. They're not easy when you're Chinese snookered. But when you get to this stage of the finals, and you got to identify that's a big shot.
Exactly. Here we go.
The crucifix. The Jason Kelly crucifix. If we didn't have a camera on this, can actually get that yellow near the white under the red. It wouldn't work at a nationals with too many referees, and it wouldn't work with a camera. But it works in pub games when the fronts don't know what's going on. Vic has swung this a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yep.
Sam just needs one good shot here. If he can get the yellow underneath there and
Get
just
the
put the pocket.
Yep, 100% the bottom left. He's attacked it now.
That's really good, actually.
That's beautiful. I wouldn't be surprised. I was going to say if Vic nearly just potted that yellow over the pocket.
Yep.
Right near where the white ball is. because there's still junk in the middle.
It's not bad.
I wouldn't be surprised if he done it.
I don't think he's doing it though, is he?
Yep.
He is. There you go.
Okay. For those of those, obviously, I'm not a tactical genius, but my theory on it was that there's enough junk left.
Exactly.
And you need more than the 2 shots you can get.
And if you can get that problem ball out of your opponents, you might as well.
I know there's probably some very smart people out there screaming that is absolutely what you wouldn't do. But if that's you, Sonny, mate, I don't need to hear from you. I do love it, mate. They're down to a best of 3. From last frame onwards, they were down to a best of 3 for the title, you know, after 2 days of pool, 12 hours a day.
I'd love to say I'd love to see a 7-0 here, to be honest. Just
it would top it all off, wouldn't it?
It's nothing better than watching players under the pump and you're not in the game.
Yeah, you can feel the nerves from.
Because we all know it's
easy under the pump.
we all know how hard it is. It's good to see other people,
suffer.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're a masochist, mate. You're a masochist.
After 24 long hours of pool, there's nothing better than seeing you miss the black on a choke to lose.
Or get a double on you in the corner. Rightio, that's...
Alright.
It hasn't changed a lot, but it's changed a bit. Okay, I reckon Sam's just looked to see if that yellow at the top left can get under that red into the pocket, which I believe it can. He's going to try and get off this yellow, get down the table, and own that pocket.
Yeah. It's really hard to actually get down to that yellow though. There's so much in the way. Yes, so basically land the white on the bottom cushion. What?
If it pops out.
This actually works. I reckon he does it now if he can.
He can hit that yellow there. He can hit the yellow over the corner.
Okay,
but I don't know if you do it now. You might even just thin cut that one he was originally looking at.
Oh, wow.
He's out of swing. That's a big shot.
Jeez.
That is a cracker. Here's the old feeling. Now. We've all been in it. You know the matches the tournament's in your hands.
Yeah.
You always just wish that you get a shot at the tournament where it's in your hands.
Yeah.
Now it's there.
It is.
Your opponent can't affect it if you nail your shots.
Yeah. Well, I actually think this is
cover. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Oh my god.
You thinking cover, Sonny?
I think so.
No, you know what I mean? You've got to hit it flush. You don't baby it. Play the shot on its merits.
Yeah, I
play top right.
Yeah, you do, but then it's easy to miss the pot when you play top right.
Easy for some.
Oh wow, that's actually. I think he's a bit unlucky, to be honest.
This is the pressure. This is the suffrage you're talking about.
Yeah.
He played a good shot, and then the god of luck comes down and punches you in the goal.
I just feel like under these circumstances, it's just never easy.
It never is. It never is.
He is on it, is he? I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he is.
Wasn't on it.
Yeah, obviously couldn't see enough of it to pot it.
Okay.
And it just never works out perfectly when you're under that sort of pressure. It doesn't just go, oh, perfect. I got the perfect angle, you know.
If it ever did work out perfect, as you were lining up the black, you'd wait for the roof to fall over or something, you know. I always think something's wrong here.
Yeah.
Something's wrong here. I nailed all them shots.
Okay, this is a risky shot. I know. That's alright. It's not really left anything, but if you can
up and down the table and cut the yellow out of the pocket.
No, well, you just got to block the pocket with the yellow, obviously, up and down the table.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. This
is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it, mate.
It's good, eh?
They're not giving an inch, mate.
Okay.
It's sort of opening up avenues to the black. I'd probably...
Oh, wow, I legitimately thought he missed that.
I understand you might have needed to take it.
Yeah.
I would have tried to look at any option that didn't involve moving that red.
Yeah.
Because it just clustered up the black a bit.
I think,
You're definitely looking for a snooker.
Yeah, well, that's it, but...
He can go through the gap and pop that red and then cover the red near the yellow. But I don't think he's looking for that.
Mm.
I think both guys are looking to get this final done.
Yeah. Do you just stun it? Stun the
And snooker behind the black.
Yeah. So the one next to the black, you just stun it in, or you just.
Yeah, stun it in, mate. Pot stun into the two reds.
Yep.
The white sticks basically on the red behind the black. You have trouble balls.
Yeah. Even that's beautiful.
That's fine.
So now you got to go. I think.
Masse. No. I think he's going to have a dip at it. Can he go across or up and down?
He's going to have to go up and down, I think. Doesn't look like he can go across.
I have an idea. Play the black off the side, rail under the red.
You nailed it. Oh, here we go.
Did he get the total? Was he total?
Yeah.
That's not a bad leave.
Oh, but it's so easy for Vic to just leave him nothing. Yeah, just there's so many shots to nothing here,
just pot this in the middle, run through. Like that. Even if he missed it, he still wasn't on the end.
Yeah.
Should I call it, or is it the kiss of death?
No, you don't call it yet, mate. This is definitely not 100% over.
We're going to 7-all.
Oh, we're not, mate. It's dead straight.
We're dead straight. 7-all. I'm calling. I'm a genius.
Well, what about the snooker behind the black? There's potential there.
No, you flushed this, mate.
Oh, no, he hit that so nice. That was a very good shot.
There's not much I get wrong.
You never know. Alright. I'm going to call it. I think it's going to be 7-all. I'm a genius.
It's what this tournament deserves.
Yeah, definitely.
It deserves a 7-all.
Definitely.
It deserves a 7-all. Righto, who are you going for? Who's your pick?
I think. It's pretty tricky, but I reckon Vic be favourite for this one.
That's favouritism, and I don't agree with it. I just hope it's a good, clean frame, and that the best man wins. I don't agree with what you just done there.
Alright, well, I'm not going to answer any more questions from you.
Best of luck to both players. Yeah, a bit appalled, really.
Oh, there you go.
You can probably have it out with Sam later on.
I will.
What your problem with Sam is.
No respect, eh? No respect.
Yeah, no. One of your mates and you're just running him into the ground. Break's enough. We can joke around, but the break's big here. Like getting control of the right balls is big.
Yeah, definitely.
It sounds dry.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? No real easy. I think you get that red down the bottom there, but
I want reds from here. You know, now I look at it, the reds look onish.
Yeah, still very tricky.
I think the reds look onish. The red frozen to the yellow goes in the corner. The red near this yellow goes in the middle.
Yep.
Both these reds go. I'm not saying it's easy.
No. You know what? He's going for it though. I can tell.
No,
like
he could have 6 dead ones.
Yeah, he's going for it.
He could have 6 dead ones. And just 3 doubles and I'm on.
Oh, so that one goes, eh?
Yep.
Okay. That's a nice shot then.
Sure you don't want to call him lucky or something, mate? Since you're going for Vic. He's going to double here, eh?
You reckon?
Yeah, double.
So,
double and stun down in the book.
You're a genius, Dax. I think that's on.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Deep screw, bottom left. Back at your bridge hand. No, even if you get the white back where it is now somewhere.
Exactly. Wow. I don't know why he did that, to be honest.
Oh, he's just going to cut this red in, Luke.
No, he must. He's obviously got it all figured out, hasn't he?
Sorry, old guys.
Alrighty.
Mate, that's definitely a... I'll put my 5, open them up. Now you do you.
Yeah.
That's definitely a you do you, mate.
He would love that red just a little bit closer to that pocket though.
Yeah.
Like,
It
that's an
changes the
awkward spot.
perception of pressure, doesn't it?
See, I
Vic's
mean, like,
blowing hard here.
yeah, but Vic can play this with a bit more confidence, knowing that if he misses, the reds aren't really on. Whereas if that red was over the pocket,
Do you bite the bullet at this, or do you play the snooker? Just obviously the snooker being played is front yellow
well, yeah,
to land up the other.
maybe can you play the shot to nothing, or
That one.
there you go. I don't know. To be honest, I would have just gone for it, but
That's why you're sitting here, mate. Playing in the over 50s.
nothing to do with the fact I'm 23 years too young, but yeah.
Too soon.
Too soon. A year later. Ooh, he has.
It's a bold tactic just to fly the white to the pocket at 7-all. I've personally never done it myself on purpose. We'll see if it works out.
Oh, it's worked out.
Guys, you got to respect the pressure in the
Yeah,
pub.
definitely.
Like, we can sit here and have a few laughs and we're enjoying the match, but the pressure, the mental fatigue of a 2-day tournament, you've hit 7-all, and it's beautiful to watch. It turns great play. It's a very, what do you call it? It evens. It evens. It's a factor of even people up.
Okay. Especially under the... Okay. I think...
We're seeing default modes here.
Yeah, you
know,
don't...
true pressure on. Go back. He goes back to default mode of, if it's not certain, I'm going to cover up and grind. Sam is, I'll swing.
Well, you know, if it was 1-all, he would have taken that one down the rail and gone game, you know?
If he had to, yeah, 100%.
Oh, but like, even if it was just 1-all...
Yeah, 1-all, yeah, yes, you're right.
So now that it's 7-all, he's trying to play a lot safer.
Well, at least he saves him walking. Nah, it's a bit stiff.
Yeah, that is a bit... So he's going to come off this and try and land the snooker.
These are always hard. I don't think that quite hit a cushion.
That's devastating.
It's heartbreaking. You know, but
especially when...
Are you going to call it?
Well, no, especially when I'm going for Vic this frame. Yeah, like, it's devastating for me, mate.
You are biased.
Yeah. I can't believe this.
Mate, this is awesome.
It's good, man.
Yeah,
it's great.
I don't know if you can feel it on the TV or on the screen. The pressure here is immense.
Yeah,
mate. There's 30 odd people here. You can cut it with a knife, you know.
First Old Dogs tournament. Oh, and like I said, it's never ever easy.
No, it never is. It just happens. It just always happens.
Same thing at 1-all. That would have just
hit
the yellow and it would have been dead straight. Yeah. 7-all under the pressure. It just never turns out nice.
He went for the smother on that yellow. That's good thinking. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's good, man.
You've just got to love it. This is, to me, to everyone, Vic is red hot favourite here.
Yeah.
Yeah. He went from, how's this the roller coaster of emotions?
Yeah.
He went from miscuing that ball in the Chinese snooker to wanting to throw his cue out the door.
Yeah.
To now he's here thinking, oh my God, this game's beautiful. I love this game. You know?
He would have thought he was done for all money there. 100%.
You nearly had to change picks.
Almost.
He's going to open his red up here, which he's going to deliberately foul to do it.
No.
Has he got a piece of that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what a shot.
It's massive.
Remember the Vic roller coaster I was talking
about? Yeah.
The cue's going out the door.
He's onto his third cue.
It is a sick game.
It's crazy, man.
Oh, guys, this is immense. This is immense.
No,
if he puts this white anywhere near a middle pocket.
No, I don't believe it's going anywhere near it. But
oh, he's going corner.
Is he?
He's going corner. Test the queuing.
Oh, what a shot!
What a
That was an awesome match,
guys.
eh?
I hope you enjoyed the final, guys. That was awesome.
That was a massive roller coaster of
wasn't it?
Of a match, wasn't it?
I mean, I know you're upset that you're picked in.
Absolutely devastated.
Righto,
if I had a cue, I'd throw it out the door as well. But
righto, guys, we're going to get down there and shake a few hands. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Hope you enjoyed the match.
Yeah, catches.
Says.